Newcastle were doing well at certain times. Yeah. It's now Eddie Howe's team. Stavely, her contributions to the organisation, getting these guys in the door, then their recruitment policies. Yeah. Everything about...
What are you doing?
£70 million footballer in East
Really?
Arsenal go by Pepe, right? Two £70 million footballers put side by side. And everything about the football club at this moment in time...
You couldn't see that red light, mate? No? Fucking idiot.
That was just... What is achievable now?
So we all know that e-scooters are not allowed on the roads unless they're from a hire shop. And nothing is being done about it. There's still loads of them flying around everywhere. But what about this? What about a rollerblader? Are they allowed to be on the road? As you'll see further up here, it's up the traffic as well. Anyone know the law on that? Let us know in the comments down below. Now as I pull up behind this van at these lights, I notice that he keeps edging forward, as though he knows the lights, that we're next or something. Well, we're not. The guys on the left hand side are first, and then second is the ones on the right hand side. So we got quite a wait before it's our turn, but he keeps edging forward all the time. And it's sort of like, just put your handbrake on, sit there and relax. He stops doing it eventually. It's just as well really, because how late this guy went through the lights. Now I turn down this side road now, and it's parking on both sides of the road. So it's a little bit of give and take with how you let people go and all that sort of stuff. I can't go anywhere, so you just pull over and let people go. But eventually I've got to go. You know, it's my turn eventually. Especially as the parked cars are on their side. The professional driver here looks like he's shit scared to actually take his hand off the steering wheel to say thank you there, which was quite worrying. And as we go further down the road, we get another one, which this is the one that I'm querying a little bit, because he had time to stop there, and it's a learner. I know it's an Audi, and that thing shouldn't even be on the road. But I was always taught that you're a bit more cautious as a learner and maybe should have waited. I'm pretty sure that I've had this green lorry on my channel before. Not doing this, but doing something else. Two hands on a mobile phone. If we go to the rear, you can see him holding something. You can't really make out that it's a phone, but it was a phone. Now in this clip, this just shows how people disrespect the dangers of the roads. Even car drivers. This is a car driver that literally goes to her car, opens her door, and then looks. Well done, Barbie. And she's there chatting. You can see how tight this road is. And she's there chatting with her door open. We'll go to the rear camera in a second and you can see it. I mean, come on, Barbie. What would Ken say if he saw you doing that? I mean, maybe finish your conversation in the salon when you're getting all your fillers done and your Botox and everything else that you have done. Why not do it there? Finish your conversation there. And she's still in no rush to actually shut that door and get in her car. So she might as well have been on the pavement chatting to whoever it was she was chatting to. Now it says in the highway code that you shouldn't ride a bike more than 3 abreast. And it also says in the highway code that you shouldn't ride in large groups. I think it's about 10. I'm not even bothering to look because they don't bother with the highway code, so why the hell should I? It's not the Tour de France, it's Bromley.
He's already won it, so I've not done it yet. But
we're on the good old M25 again. I'm in lane 1 because that's a slip road next to me on the right hand side that just goes off. The car behind me is just overtaking to go into lane 2. Not leaving herself a great deal of braking distance there to do it, which makes it even more surprising when we come to the front camera.
This is disappointing what
See the service sign there? And then you've got the countdown signs? Well, she's coming off there. But she had to be in front of me for some bizarre, strange reason.
A little bit late for your indicator there, wasn't it?
Another incredible opportunity.
Oh, but you're coming off, aren't you?
To win the game, and
ridiculous.
We'll prepare ourselves the best we can do to be ready for that one.
Before we get your take, let's hear from Erling. He deals with things differently. And as much as you can say,
Still on the M25, just a little bit further down the road. We're coming up to a slip road. Which one of these cars do you think wants that slip road? Place your bets. Which one is it going to be?
Now, chaos can happen. How do you describe Man United's victory against Bayern Munich? It was chaotic. You know, it ended up being 2 late goals. And
Now, I've been driving a lot of years and I don't think I've had to brake to enter a slip road before, ever. Not like that. You've got to be on the bit of a stupid side to be doing that, and you? Or you probably need a little trip to Specsavers, one or the other. Now, we speed it up a little bit now, and as I said, we're on the M25, where learners are not really allowed to be on the M25. Maybe they just got the L plates still on their car. But when I go to overtake this learner, it actually starts to pull out or wobble in the bloody lane, so I do actually think it was a learner on the M25. The car right in front of me we're talking about. As I go to overtake it, it starts moving out. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got the beginning of this clip. This guy here is a dangerous idiot. He's undertaking all the way down the road. And the reason I wanted the beginning of the clip to let people know that I've literally just pulled out into this lane 2 because there's a junction coming up. And people keep telling me, move over because there's a junction. Let people have a bit more space to actually get on. And I do that every now and then. When I got time to do it, I will do that. But bear in mind, every time I've done it, I get someone come up the inside of me. And the thing is, you've got to remember, which I'm gutted that I haven't got the beginning of this clip, is the fact that this car has seen me just pull out. And he's behind me, directly behind me. So he's seen everything. But he decides to go into the inside lane rather than go into lane 3 there. So if anyone was coming up the slip road, he would be in their way and I would be in his way. Just an idiot, absolute idiot. And that is why I do not do it on a regular basis, this. Because that always happens.
Idiots.
Manchester City fans aren't letting that dampen their enthusiasm. We posted a lot of videos overnight this morning of City fans out in the city centre.
So moving on, further down the M25, we're coming up to a slip road again. Just down the road from where we just was, with all these other people that's late hitting the slip road. We're coming up a hill, so all the big boys in front are starting to go really slow, so we can overtake them nice and easy. Quite a steep hill here for them. But which one of these cars in front wants the slip road? They want to go down that A22 there to the left hand side. Which one you think is going to do it really late this time? This is all on the same day, all on the same stretch of road. Who's your money on this time? Plenty of space there to my left hand side. Look at it. You can have the lane all to yourself. But no, he has to wait until the last second to do that. It's unbelievable. What is wrong with people? So we're still on the M25. A little bit later on during the day, mind you. We're coming up to the A3 turnoff. Now I know this one is one of them ones where people cut in late all the time. And I want the A3, otherwise I would be out in the outside lane out of the way of it all. So I'm leaving a nice gap. If people want to get in there, they can get in there. I'm anticipating that car to my right hand side is going to be sneaking in there. Slip road starts. He's not making no movement to get in it. He's got half a mile now before he's got to get in there. So better get in there soon, mate. But he's not making any movement to get in. I'm not going to close the gap up dramatically. If he still wants to get in there, he can get in there. That's fine by me. Just get a move on though, mate, eh? Maybe he doesn't want it then. What do you think? Does he want it? Or is it someone else that's going to come flying in there? What's your money on now? Who's your money on now? Now you haven't got long before the solid white lines start. And then the traffic, obviously, where no one's moving. And then it becomes really hard to get into a space. But he's overtaking, so it's obviously he don't want it then. He don't want that space. So we got solid white lines. No one wants it then. Okay, fair enough. I left a space for you, but never mind. But wait, someone does want to come in. Now saying thank you here doesn't cut it with me. If I had a packet of wet shit in my car, it'd be right over your mush, mate. Now one for you petrol heads now. I have no idea what this is. It looks like something out of Star Wars. Looks like something a stormtrooper would be driving. What the hell is that? Now in this clip there's a couple of things to look out for. The lights over there when they turn red, when you get a red man, and over to the left, which they're about to turn red now, and over to the left, this man here, Father of the Year. As you can see, the lights are red for him. He's got a red man and they've been red for quite a while. But there he goes, pushing his baby out as we're just about to start to drive. To go where? To stand in the middle there. Was it worth risking your baby's life to go there? Father of the Year right there. Look how long he had to wait before it goes back to green again. We got a red man. There you go. Green light now. Would it have killed you to wait? It might have killed you to gone though, or killed your baby to go. What an idiot. Now as I'm driving down this road in Epsom, how good are your eyes? As I come round the bend here, I'll freeze it for you. I'm about to turn right. But can you see it? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Because I didn't. Just over there, there's two cyclists over there, believe it or not. There they are. Just shows you how important it is to wear something a bit brighter when you're riding a bike. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.